Voicers! Another episode. Hello. It's Norstar. I know. You missed me. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly? Fuck yourself. We're recording late as fuck. Old.
Are we, though?
It's his fault.
Partially.
What?
No, don't. You take half of it.
Then you can't say partially.
All right, I'll take half. You'll take half.
Yeah, I'm 50-50.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah. He's like, we couldn't have recorded this morning because I had to make dip. She had to make dip. And he said something about funeral dip. And I don't know what the fuck that means.
No, I said funeral potatoes. When Mr. Nortel listens to this, he'll know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what that means.
It's a dish. It's called funeral potatoes.
Yeah, I know what it's called. Tell me what it is.
So it's cream cheese. Is it sour? It's either sour cream or cream. I think it's cream cheese, potatoes, and cheese mixed up. You put it in a dish, and then on top you mix butter and cornflakes on the top, and you bake it. No, dude, you gotta trust me. The cornflakes make this amazing crunch when you bite into it.
Now, when you say potatoes, what form? Mashed?
No,
Scallop?
diced, like cubed potatoes.
Cubed potatoes.
It's fucking amazing.
Why is it called funeral potatoes? Because you're gonna die?
There's probably a reason behind it, but as far as I can tell, it's like soul food. That shit sticks to your ribs. You take it to a funeral and you cheer everybody up.
Outside of the cornflakes, it sounds delicious.
It's honestly, the cornflakes make it delicious. It's the texture. It's that crunchy top. It's fucking amazing.
I feel like I feel like I would have a great time without that. Because I love potatoes.
I love sour have a great
cream.
time.
I love
it's
cheese.
Probably take it or leave it. Yeah, it's probably take it or leave it. But honestly, they're good. Trust me, they're good. And then I made a Super Bowl dip, which is cheese salsa, Tostitos queso, 2 T-bone steaks cubed, and 2 different kinds of jack cheese layered like a bean dip, and then you bake it in the oven. Oh.
So I got a similar dip. You get the Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage pack.
Fair.
It's a one. It's 1-to-1.
Patty your link.
No, the breakfast sausage pack. Like the.
Are you talking about the roll?
The roll. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's 1-to-1. So 1 brick of cream cheese, 1 of those, and then 1 jar large salsa, whatever the I don't know what size, 16 ounce,
like
whatever the really big one is,
like chip and dip salsa.
Yeah, like that. Like
sausage.
You can get Tostitos, whatever your favorite brand is.
That sounds good. Yeah.
And then you can get queso, same size. You just 1-to-1. So if you want more, you just double up on everything.
Right.
And you put it in the crock pot for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Sounds like a taco dip type deal.
It's fucking delicious. My sister put me onto it.
Yeah, I think I've had some stuff. I want to say like 90% similar to that.
It's so good.
Yeah. So
but
I don't know how many.
You have to get the scoop, the Tostito scoops. You have to get the scoop because there's so much going on. It's fucking
correct. I don't. For anybody listening to this, I'm not sure how well you know this, but here's a tip from any fat guy that'll tell you: salsa and queso, combine them. Don't eat them separate.
Every time.
Combine them.
Every time.
Combine them. So good. So good. So, all right. So yeah. So let's just get the hard part out of the way. So you were under the weather last night, so you couldn't go. Today I'm a knob. I forgot about Rachel's shower. So we were going to record first thing.
Bridal shower is what he said. I know it cut out.
Oh, did it cut out? Okay. All right. It was a bridal shower. Guys were there as well as girls. But it was a good time. I forgot about it. We were supposed to record this morning. I dropped the ball on that one.
I was ready.
I did. I dropped the ball. I admit it.
I was fucking ready.
I had a great time. The kids, aunt and uncle, they stopped by and he brought a margarita machine, like a legit put ice in the top and it'll shave it, flavor it, and pour it out for you. Margarita machine. And
that sounds dangerous.
There were some tipsy bitches at the party. Let's put it that way. Because they also went to.
You had some, huh?
No, I did not actually.
Yeah.
I'm not a tequila fan. I'm not. Hand to it. I'm not a tequila fan. I feel like Tequila's dangerous. I feel like.
Oh, it is absolutely.
I feel like if it tastes good, it's
yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
wrap.
You can't mix tequila with stuff to make it taste good, because it's already dangerous enough. Because you can just a little bit of tequila
make you take the bite
feel
off of it.
Yeah. You'll end up drinking more, and then it'll hit you all at once, and tequila make you feel a certain way. You know.
So we've talked about it before. Rachel's not much of a drinker. She had 3 of these bitches. Not only that, this is the new fat guy shit. Did you know they make vodka infused whipped cream in a can?
Yeah.
I didn't. Did you know it's 10%?
No, I did
alcohol?
not. I did not.
That shit is 20 proof, bro. You put a little
Whipped
dollop
cream.
in your hand. Yeah, you lick it. It tastes like a half a shot of vodka, like straight up drinking vodka.
No,
Bro,
thank you,
dude. Certain point, once the margaritas kicked in, these bitches was yes. They were going around the room. You've been to the like the hibachi where he flips the shrimp shit. Have you ever been the one where he's got the little thing of sake? He's like, "Hey, you want sake?"
Yeah,
and
they shoot it in your mouth.
Bro, she's walking around with the can like, yeah. Dude, dangerous. 10%.
And then he went and ruined her night when they came home because he didn't make the fucking bed. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Moist Voicers. Let me reiterate. He made the bed. He made the bed substantially enough for any of us Moist Voicers.
I made the bed a guy way.
Yeah. And for her, that was not good enough. So she got mad at him because she had to make it.
I made an attempt. I got myself in trouble. Matt fueled the flame, and I got yelled at.
How did I fuel the flame?
Because you made me tell her, "Oh, it's good enough for a guy." To which she then went off the deep end. That's like telling a girl, stop being crazy.
No, okay. First off, he's gaslighting right now because here's what happened. She had already started making the bed because she had decided it wasn't good enough. That's when I told him to tell her what I said verbatim, that the Moist Voicers think that they'll be okay with it. Well, not most of you, not all of you. So don't you fucking blame me for that.
I'm not blaming you for that. I'm trying to blame you for that. I'm trying to get it off of me, but yeah.
That was you.
So for anybody watching, you'll notice the new camera angle. That isn't due in part to the fact that I got some goodies in. So per last time we were talking, I still have a dead mouse out on the table I need to take back to Walmart. So I went on Amazon and I bought some goodies. Aside from my Rocket Boy goodies, which we'll get into in a little bit. So I went and bought a new keyboard. I bought a SteelSeries Apex 7 TKL Mini. So far, I'm enjoying it. I think it's nice.
So he's had it plugged in for like maybe 20 minutes and has barely used it.
But I've been typing on it.
I said barely.
Okay, so I like it so far, is what I said.
Hasn't even gamed with it. Typed a few sentences. Like, I fucking love this thing.
First off, I won't be gaming with it. And even if I do, it's not the kind of gaming you do. So let's make that real clear.
What do you mean you're not going to be gaming with it?
Like, you won't catch me like sweaty playing Apex, like banging old buttons and shit, trying to get fucking heals out.
Well, it's because you can't. You're mentally incapable.
Fair. That's fair. Also, if anybody notices, I got new headphones. They are SteelSeries Arctis 4 Novas, or Arctis Nova 4s, which I have to say, I hope, as you said, they aren't the ones we talked about.
Nothing.
So far, I think
none of which of what he got is anything that we discussed, even though he asked me. And I was like, yeah, we could sit down and have a talk about it.
He just your opinion, not your recommendation.
Yes, you did. You asked for my recommendation, you shit. Gaslighting yet again. He's trying to justify and try to say what was not said. He's trying to fill in words with shit that didn't exist.
I feel like you're trying to use 12 words over there, trying to make shit fucking turn shit around on me.
No, you did the turning of the round, okay?
I did the turning of the round.
You fucking dick.
And then the last thing I got was a USB dongle, which we talked about. I absolutely needed because
yeah, it's because he bit off more than he could chew. He ran out of ports. But been there. I got one floating around somewhere because I used to need it.
Right. Yeah, my laptop only has 1, 2. I think it's got 3 USBs.
Yeah, that's not enough, dog.
That is not enough.
I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have like 8 or 9 in the back, and I have a USB-C and a USB 2.0 in the front, and like I think I only have like 1 free.
Yeah. So the issue that I ran into is like when I bought my my Thrustmasters, I need 2 just for them. They each have their own USB, and then you've got my mic. You've got, oh Jesus Christ, what else do you have? There's all sorts of shit, folks. I got too much shit plugged in.
I'm almost certain you could get like an adapter to plug both of them in.
Oh, you mean the Thrustmasters?
Yeah, you can plug them into one.
Yeah, you can
take up one port.
I mean, you can. That's why I've got the dongle. It's plugged in, and it gives me 4 in 1. So.
Yeah. You're not hearing me. You're still plugging them into 2 ports.
What? Oh, you mean like a pass through? Plug them both in and just probably.
I mean, if you got enough, you wouldn't need to. But I don't know the way you're impulsively getting shit, you might run out real quick.
I'm running out of money real quick, that's for sure. So, as we talked about last week, I don't know how far we got into it, but I did order my Thrustmaster joysticks. I ordered my my mounts and all that.
Really love saying the words Thrustmaster.
That should be my nickname. How you doing?
Okay. Anyway,
they came in. I also purchased Elite Dangerous. I've been playing the shit out of it. I think I have a new obsession. But the learning curve is even steeper than I thought. It's bad. I'm not good at it. I'm bad.
Yeah, but you're bad at video games.
I am, and this really, really highlights it because it's there. The learning curve is severe, but I've also never had a controller where I have to like remap a bunch of the buttons. So like you played COD on Xbox, you had an Elite controller, right? So you were able to like.
I had something similar.
Well, you had the shit where you mapped buttons on it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that. I've never had something to where you like change which buttons do what. So that was a learning curve in and of itself to try and figure out what's going to be comfortable as far as using the joystick and being able to use it without having to look down at it, essentially. So I'm trying to figure that out. It's all a learning curve, but I'm having fun. It's a fun game. I have not hit up Cujo or Zeticus yet to play with me because I feel like I'm going to disgrace myself, and I'm trying to learn the ropes first. So,
well, if anything, they'll teach you the ropes.
They will, but I'm still going to be embarrassed about it. I'm not going to want to do it.
I think you need to suck it up, be a big boy. Actually, no, it's probably for the better because you don't listen to people anyway.
That is not true.
You are hard to teach, dog.
I can't argue that. It depends.
I feel bad for all of your teachers in school.
They didn't single me out. I was in the back doing my own thing. They didn't bother me.
That's because they finally realized real quick. They're like, we can't teach this guy. He's unlearnable.
No, that's not true. I'm a smart guy.
So
when it's something. What?
When it's something
I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fairly book smart. I'm more street smart, admittedly, but I got some book smarts. I know some fun facts.
I know some facts sometimes.
Right? You take me to trivia night, I'll get you a dub.
I'll get you out of last place.
I'll get you a dub. You take me to Friday night beer trivia.
It depends on the trivia.
For me, I think most people would admit I have a lot of dumb knowledge in a lot of categories. I am a jack off of all, master of none.
But do you know all the categories and all the trivias?
Most of them are very similar. It's usually sports, pop trivia, or pop music, fiction, TV. Most of them are very, very similar.
So you're telling me pop culture and sports trivia is the same?
No, I'm saying that most trivia nights are going to be the same categories: sports, TV, movies, pop culture. Pretty much guaranteed.
Unless you go to a specific trivia night.
No, that's very true. But specific trivia nights, I just said I'm a jack off of all trades, master of none. I mean, if you're going to like a Star Trek, no, you go get fucking Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, but so you're forgetting there's more to that saying.
What?
Than jack of all trades, master of none. There's more to that saying.
There is.
I don't remember the exact wording though. It's jack of all trades, master of none. but the master of some is better than the master of one or something.
Knowledge of some is better than all knowledge of one. Something of that nature.
Somewhere along those lines.
We're struggling, boys.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact, but no one ever uses it.
No,
there's. I've actually run into a lot of people that never even heard the second part. But it completely changes the entire statement, though, knowing the second part. You know what I'm saying?
A jack of all trades is master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. That is the statement. That is it.
Yeah,
and
because you can know a lot about one thing, but then also a lot about another thing. But like, if you only know pretty much everything about one thing, you probably don't know shit about a lot of other shit.
I believe the quote that I love from Smoking the Bandit that I've quoted a few times is, "Are you a smart man?" And it depends entirely on what part of the country you're standing in.
Yeah,
because if you're a swamp person from Louisiana, all you know is alligators, frog legs, and catching catfish in a river, you will go to the big city and look like an asshole. But you take somebody from the city, you drop them off in the swamp, you will look like a motherfucking genius.
Louisiana. No, just, you know, what's that dude that Bert Kreischer is really good friends with, the other comedian?
Theo Vaughn?
No, the other one. They're really good friends.
Oh, Tom
Segura. Yeah, so Tom Segura did this bit. He said he got letters and stuff from the Down syndrome community. It was scrutiny for him using the R word.
I saw it.
And he also got feedback from the people from Louisiana, because he's made plenty of jokes about them. And he was like, he's talking, basically, to sum it up, he said the people from Louisiana, they don't know how to speak, but at least the Down syndrome community, he said, held a tangible conversation. Well-worded conversations. And he said when he uses the R word, he uses it as calling someone dumb or stupid or idiotic and things of that nature. And he said, when realistically, I need to just start calling them Cajun or some shit like that.
It was, yeah. Speaking of you boy Theo Vaughn, however, though, he be saying, so I seen a clip today. It might be the most him saying some shit that I've ever heard him saying some shit.
Is it about Pretty Red or whatever her name is?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's about a game he played as a kid.
Okay.
The gay chicken game.
Okay.
He said, apparently you and your buddy, you grab each other's wieners, and whoever gets an erection first loses the game.
What the fuck?
Bro. And they asked, they're like, were you good at the game? Or did you win a lot? You lose a lot? He said, oh, I did real good one season. One season? Like, he goes, when exactly was this season? He was like, it was more of an autumn game. Like, what the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, go find Theo Vaughn by hook or by crook. Just listen to him, because that man be saying some shit.
He also has like the attention span of a fish, and I relate. Speaking of attention span of a fish, so in the topic ideas that I put in 4 days ago, it says my new fondness with Overwatch 2 and how I became to actually like it. We were at that time we were playing it like a pretty good amount every night, and like I hated it at first because I've not liked Overwatch. I really liked Paladins because it's the same, but it's also really different. But I just didn't like Overwatch. So we're playing it. I'm like, they're like, you having fun? No, I'm not. I couldn't find a character that I liked. I wasn't having a good time. And then there were like 2 or 3 characters that I ended up playing that I fucking enjoyed, and I was good with them. I went from like being less than average on these other characters, just shitting the bed, to like absolutely fragging with these other characters because I guess I don't know. I understood how to play them. I didn't understand how to play the other characters. So it was fucking great. We're playing it. I haven't touched Overwatch in like 4 days. Since putting that, I haven't touched Overwatch.
Really?
I haven't even wanted to play. My attention span is, I've lost it.
Was it just like a bug in your system? You got it worked out and you're just like, all right, cool?
I guess, I don't know. I guess it was one of those things I was like, okay, yeah, I like these characters. and then okay, I'm done.
Wow, that's
Now,
it's funny.
I proved to myself that I don't suck at it.
That's good. Well, it's funny because like I remember when you played Paladins when you were playing kind of heavily, you made it a point to say like I'm playing this because I hate Overwatch. Like I remember that distinctly.
And I was really good at Paladins.
Yeah. You were. We had some fun times on there. Actually, it's pretty good fun time playing that game.
Yeah, I had a great time for the whatever how many months I played it. Like it was fun. I fragged the fuck out all the time.
You played Overwatch for like 3 or 4 days, got it out of your system. You're just like done.
Yeah, well, not that I don't want to play it. I just haven't had an itch to. I've been playing. Okay. I've been playing more New World again. I've been playing. I finally did it. For the longest time, I could not remotely find enjoyment playing games by myself. So the other night I was streaming. By the way, that whole morning stream shit. If you didn't see the YouTube comment, I couldn't make it work. I couldn't make it work because like by the time like I'm going to bed, like no matter how hard I try, I can't go to bed early, and I'm forcing myself to get up early. I'm just like, I'm fucking. It takes way too long to get the brain juices flowing.
Wait, what was it?
You heard what I said. And it just, it just wasn't, I couldn't make it work. I tried, I couldn't make it work. If I tried a little harder, maybe, probably not. I'm just not built for that. Like I stay up too late.
You've been doing it too long. You've been on that graveyard shift too long.
Yeah. Like it's
part of who you are now.
I gave up. I ain't gonna lie. I quit. I gave up.
What you mean you gave up? You barely tried it.
I tried.
Does that even, can you even consider that giving up? You did it for like 1 day. You was like, nah.
No, I tried for 3 days.
3 days, dipped your toe in the water.
But I knew after those 3 days, like I knew it was one. Let's not say I can't do it. I can promise you, I did not want to.
You prefer not to.
I absolutely did not have any want to do it anymore. So I'm back to streaming nights. 11 p.m. Eastern is the goal.
Right.
Because
I mean, honestly, kudos to you for having the thought process and at least attempting it, but also you get credit for trying it but understanding yourself to know that you didn't want to continue doing it.
I had no fucking fun trying.
Yeah.
But so what kind of sucks is like I'm still trying to like I still need to readjust my sleep to get up a little earlier than normal. Not necessarily to stream, but just be awake, like fully awake a little earlier than normal, because if I don't, I'm going to end up living on the complete opposite schedule as my favorite lady. And it's just, it's not going to work like that.
Right.
So I do need to adjust some things.
Well, I need to address something you got there in the topic idea.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're still talking stream and stuff.
I'm curious about that later.
Yeah. Well, we're still talking stream and stuff. So 11 p.m. Eastern is the goal, because I get off work no later than 10 o'clock now, for the time being. It's probably going to be between 11 and 12. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to make 11 o'clock every night, just because like get off work, I need time to get home, readjust. Like I'm not in my 20s anymore. You know, I need to wind my mind a little longer than I used to. Because what I used to do was get home, and within the hour, sometimes often sooner, I was fully ready to go. Stream set up, plug everything up, gone. Yeah, it ain't like that anymore.
You need that decompression time.
Yeah, just a little bit. So, but that's the goal. So Wednesday to Sunday is the goal. Like those are the time frames for when I'll be streaming. I can't promise I'll stream every night on those nights, but Wednesday to Sunday is the window for stream times. On my nights off, I will definitely go live sooner if I'm feeling it. And I'll announce that on Twitter and in Discord when I do. I tried to stream last night. I just did not feel well at all. So I got the fuck off. I got off. But anyway, fuck, dude, I lost track what I was getting to. Overwatch, stream.
The Matt that smiles back, goldfish.
I don't know. You got me off track because you tried to instantly move to another topic like you always do. Middle conversation.
I was trying to move you to something that I was interested about.
Yeah, but I was still trying to. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was getting at. But anyway, that's the stream. That's the ideal stream schedule. Oh, Oh, I fucking remember now. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk anymore until I'm done with this, because you're gonna get me off track again. I streamed for 8 hours the other night. Haven't done that in a long time. I played New World for the start of it, and we were playing OPRs, so I had 4 other people. We played OPRs for quite a few hours, and then probably like 3 of it. And then for the next like 4 hours, I played by myself. Nobody else was online. So I played a little bit of Magic, and I was getting fucking frustrated because I kept getting dog shit matchups. Like I couldn't draw land, or I kept like not drawing the cards I need. Like it felt like I was getting forced losses for like 5 or 6 games in a row. Like it just felt like the algorithm was saying, "Fuck you." Like I was impossible for me to make better moves to even remotely have a chance. I was getting fucking annoyed.
I'm so glad you
shut
said
the
it
fuck
like
up.
Algorithm.
Until I'm done with this, shut up.
No. Fuck off.
I got on BattleBit, and I couldn't tell you the last time that I went and played a shooter game by myself. It's been, I don't know, because I never and ever have had fun doing that by myself. Like it's just, I don't enjoy it. Probably not since Battlefield 4 on fucking 360. It's been that long. I played BattleBit by myself. I was vibing, having a great time. Fucking loved it. So much so that I've been fucking, to decompress my own mind and have a great time, I've been solo queuing BattleBit off stream. Never thought I'd fucking do that.
Ew.
It's been good. I finally got myself to the point where nobody else is online. That's always been my biggest struggle with streaming, is finding people to play with depending on what the game is, because I am absolutely bored out of my mind if I'm playing by myself, and I've never understood how people could do it. But I finally did it, and I'm getting myself to that point where I can motivate myself to go live if nobody's on to play with, because like I could do it mentally and be like and sustain focus. So that's good. You know, we're making milestones and whatnot. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, I finally got out what I needed to say. You had a question?
No, I had a statement. Maybe I forgot what it was. No, I forget what it was.
Let's hear it.
No, you said the algorithm of Magic, and I'm glad you said it that way exactly, because I feel like there is an algorithm to their matchmaking.
There is. It's not just their matchmaking. It's how you draw your cards. It's
fucked sometimes.
It is 100%. And there's a YouTube channel that I'm not going to say his name, but
that's fine.
He has like basically all but fucking shown you the actual proof. He's made decks and adjusted them accordingly. And like, watch, this is going to happen, and it fucking does. And then he'll adjust something and like, watch, this is going to happen. Oh, look, it fucking does. Like,
wow.
I remember Arcane Bombardment when they fucking first released that card. You were guaranteed to have at least 1 or 2 in your starting 20, and one of them was going to be in your starting hand pretty much like 80+% of the time.
Wow.
And it was like clock fucking work. That card, they realized it was really fucking strong. More people started playing with it. They readjusted their algorithm. You maybe got 1 in your top 20 after that.
That's
and they've done that with so many things. That's why if you play against mono white, it's almost guaranteed that Thalia is coming down turn 2.
I get very frustrated to the point where I will exit the game. Like, I'll play 3 matches and I get so royally wrecked. I'm just like, nope.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like I wish I didn't love Magic, because like I would absolutely just say fuck this game, because it does that all the time with so many different decks in the meta, and it's fucking annoying. Anyway, rant over.
Yeah, it's just that you said it, and it's just immediately relatable. I was like, motherfucker, like I hate that.
I was explaining that to my brother because he plays Magic, but he only plays Commander now, and he's been playing a lot of Arena. And like I was explaining to him how, like, as far as I am knowledgeable of, how in depth that algorithm like actually works, that I've like been able to figure out and like learn from other people and myself. And like I started explaining certain things to him, so he is like adjusting his decks accordingly now, because he couldn't figure out why he kept fucking getting fucked by the dumbest shit all the time. And I was like, it's a lot simpler than you think. Because like it's no matter how good the cards are in your deck, like you have to you have to have X amount of like this style card, blah blah blah. You're almost guaranteed to draw this within the first 3 turns and shit like that. Like it's a weird way it works. I hate it, and I love the game.
And as I said, you said it correctly. Again, you hate that you like that game so much because you want to play. I love playing Magic.
Like, I do too. But so also one thing that I learned when I was on vacation, because like my cousins, they play Magic too, and they all live close to to my brother where I was staying. But they play mostly paper Magic. And one thing that I really fucking hated when I was there was playing paper Magic, because I forgot how much of an inconvenience it is. I have been spoiled because I haven't played paper Magic in years. I've been spoiled by digital because it is convenient. You don't have to keep track of life total. You don't have to shuffle your fucking cards. The shuffling alone is a game changer.
There's an infrastructure there.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. And they were playing Commander, and I was like, I have to shuffle 100 cards. And I'd fucking draw, and I'm like, I have 1 land. Okay, I guess I'll shuffle these 100 cards again.
I'll take a mulligan.
Bruh.
Yeah, it is frustrating. So, all right.
Anyway,
I just want to comment on Magic.
Let's move away from that. You had something else to say?
I want to know about the other topic there.
You gotta be specific, dog.
All right. I don't want. It's the one right above where I made my first topic idea.
The one right above where you made. Oh, she asked me if I loved her more than peanut butter cups. Oh, yeah. Well, so I fucking love peanut butter cups, right? That's a fucking she knows it,
right?
She knows she knows the statement I'm about to say, and many others in life know this statement. There are two things in life, guaranteed, 100% without fail, that make me instantly smile: boobies, peanut butter cups.
Which has been stated many times before on this podcast.
Never fails. So that's why she asked me that question.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I might be a little bit forward. Are we throwing the love word around now?
Oh, I'm not answering any further past. I just wanted to state that because that is a serious question.
That is.
And also, I've been really enjoying not speaking in depth with detail too much about my situation, because for the first time in forever, I don't give a fuck what anyone else has to say. So
hey, that's a step forward.
It's been pretty fucking cool not allowing people to voice opinions because they don't know shit about fuck. So it's been good. And so I told one of my Australian friends, she was in my chat the other day. She found a dude. Finally, she had gone through a rough patch for a while. It's personal detail, so I'm not going to explain why. But she finally found someone that she's really fond of, and like we were talking about that while I was streaming. And, she was asking me about my lady friend, and then I told her that. I was like, I'm not going publicly into detail right now. And I explained the reasons why. And I said, for the most part, it's been really good not having people insert opinions that were never fucking asked for. So right now, that's where I'm at. We'll get to the details later. Promise, Moist Voicers. But right now, see the smile?
You know what? I'm proud of you for not caring what other people think.
Well, I never really gave a fuck, but it was more so I was
aware of it.
I allowed people for a long time the plateau to have opinions. But when they don't know shit about fuck, I let their minds wander for now.
It's good. I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad that you're able to hear it all, but not pay attention to any of it. That's important.
Yeah, which is wild to me because I want to fucking tell the world. But also at the same time, I'm chilling where I'm at.
Okay. So, one last thing for me, because I just moved
real quick while we're on this topic. We were having a little conversation recently, and I think I'm almost certain the reason I put Tornado Jaesin in the Winds of Fury, I'm almost certain that I put that in there because her and I had a discussion about something, and I made the statement that I'm a gamer, and my fingers move rapidly at a precise rate, all the time, and I compared it to a tornado.
I just want to know what's got my name attached.
I'm not sure
to it.
why your name is in there, but I'm pretty sure it had something along the lines of that. And then,
Okay.
and also I told her I was like, I've been eating pudding cups without spoons since I was a kid. You do with that information what you will.
Yeah. A long time ago, I worked in a warehouse. Actually, me and Scotty worked together at the same warehouse. And there was an old man in there. And he was like, I take my false teeth out, I gain an inch on my tongue.
I remember you telling me.
Yeah. It's like, bro, that is a bar. That is a bar. Yeah. But yeah. But no, I just wanted to say one last thing for me because I just moved and I tweaked it. Old man moment of the week. I wrecked my knee. I think I strained my meniscus again in my left knee. To the point where I was to go up steps, I was going one up, one up, one up. I wasn't
Were you walking sideways?
I was walking on every angle I could to try to keep that knee from so by the end of the week, like I was just wrecked. My knee hurt. My boss bought me some shit and had it shipped to my house called some Voltaire cream. It's pretty good. It's arthritis medicine. And I was like, shit.
Yeah, link me.
I was like, I'm old.
Link me that shit.
Oh, okay, I got you. It works pretty well. But you use it for like over a month period. It says it can take up to 7 days for it to kick in, but it smells like a doctor's office. Like it's got a real strong medical smell.
Oh, that's how you know it's gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I was like, Rachel, she laughed at me. She was like, arthritis cream. Like, you're old. I was like, man, fuck. You're probably right. Like, I may have to admit that I might actually be getting arthritis.
So hear me out, right? I am like 25 years younger than you, and I have carpal tunnel.
No, you
and it fucking hurts, dog.
Don't gloss over that. You ain't 25. No. Back that fucking truck up, bitch. You ain't 25 years younger than me. You're like 15.
That's not too much better.
14. Yeah, it's better than 25, motherfucker.
Either way, I'm 32 years old, and there are times where my body feels like I'm 80. But for the longest time it was mostly just my lower back, and then I have problems with my hands. Like the nerves are horrible, and like they'll lock up, like they'll go numb at random times.
Yeah,
like,
that I don't have.
So I recently a new adventure I embarked on for my old man moment was when I did I tell you about when I went to Hershey Park? My ankles were all swollen when I got home. Okay, so
you thought you had an allergic reaction.
Yeah, so I realized that wasn't it. I was just wearing the wrong shoes. So I had bought some New Balances, and they're made for like running and shit, but they're also not made for people of my size to be on for long periods of time. So like my feet were fucking having a rough go at it.
So it was the shoe. Okay.
So it was the shoes. Like they just weren't supporting me enough. So then I wore them to work when I got back, and it was.
Shit was swelling up real bad, right?
It was on a truck night too. Like I was back to square fucking one. I was like, it has to be the shoes. Like process of elimination. It has to be it, because my first night back to work, I wore my old work shoes that had I'm old. I got Dr. Scholl's inserts in there.
Oh, nobody's judging. Those things are awesome. I got the gels in mine. Shit.
But like those shoes are beat the fuck up. I've been wearing them for 2 years. They're the fucking the dad New Balances, and the Dr. Scholl's I've had them in there since I started. So they're beat the fuck in too. But I noticed when I wore them, my feet did hurt at the end of the night because they're worn the fuck in, but they hurt significantly less, and there was significantly less swelling. So I was like, process of elimination. Right. I need better support. So I bought new.
Those new ones were holding your feet a little bit weird. I got you.
So I bought the insoles. I put them in a pair of shoes that my brother gave me, which like are a lot more comfortable than the other shoes, but they're a size too small, and like they don't fully offer the support that I needed either. So I just kept getting, for the most part, irritation from my toes because the shoes were half a size too small.
Little hammer toe type deal?
Yeah, but also like not as comfortable. So I was like, fuck, I gotta get new shoes. So I ordered a pair of Skechers, but like they're specifically made for people like me. Nice. They're the wide fit. They're made They got the memory foam, so I put the new insoles inside of there. And my first night, I was like, oh, it feels like I'm walking on clouds.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of nice things to say about Skechers, about them being made specifically for like walking and wider feet and whatnot.
I specifically got the wider version because I do have wider feet. And so like it was comfy, but I was like, I can take this a step further. So that's why I ordered the compression socks.
Right.
And then I got the new shoes with memory foam. I got the fucking new insoles, and I got compression socks. Boy, my feet, don't get me wrong, after 6 to 8 hours of just moving, it's still gonna be sore, but oh my God, was it different. It was
that Moist Voicers. He got new legs. Dang, got new legs.
It was like, it was bearable. I didn't feel like at the end of the night, I didn't feel my feet were being put through torture. So that's where I'm at in life. I was excited when I got my compression socks. I was excited to go to work the next day just to feel how much more comfortable it was gonna be.
And as you should be. Look, this is a PSA for people. Like if you work in an office, or if you're not on your feet a lot like we are, a comfortable pair of shoes that you can move around and bend down and twist and contort in, you people may have no idea how important that is, to not be like reaching down for your feet like, fuck shit. Like, it's a good pair of shoes that are comfortable, that you've got properly broken in, that you can walk in, is so important. So important.
One thing I can also say is I had this discussion with my lady friend, and she was like, my feet hurt all the time. And I was like, well, what shoes do you wear? And she said she wears Hey Dudes. And I was like, what the fuck is a Hey Dude?
I got 2 pairs.
And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, these are fucking glorified slippers. And she goes, well,
no.
Yeah, kind of. They're not made for walking on your feet for a long period of time.
No, they're not for work, but they're comfortable.
Yeah. So I gathered that. I could see how they'd be comfortable for house shoes and shit, but not work shoes at all.
Not work. No. Although I do know a guy who wears them to install shower doors like I do, and I'm like, dude, you're nuts. You drop a piece of glass on your foot.
Yeah, no, thank you.
You're gonna shear a toe off. However, a quick aside, Scotty's probably gonna listen to this. I owe him an apology. Scotty's got like 20 pairs of Hey Dudes, bro. The amount I made fun of him incessantly. I called him every name under the sun for wearing Hey Dudes. Rachel got me a pair. I put them on. I was like, oh, fuck, they're comfortable. I was like, motherfucker. I immediately knew I had to tell him I'm sorry. And then I bought my second pair. They're just as comfortable.
Yeah, dude, so as much as I love Scotty, like, it was rightfully for you to, to make your jokes, because he wears them as regular shoes on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Right. They're fucking glorified slippers, dog.
But they are comfortable.
And so are slippers.
Sales, or if you work in an office, but they make a lot of different like stylish kind of pairs to where they pass for office shoes.
They're still glorified slippers, dog.
I agree with you.
You can't trick me.
I agree, but they are comfortable. So Scotty, that's my bad.
So real quick before we get to the outro, because we had no plan to do a long episode. Plus it's getting late, old man.
I mean, hey, look, I'm good. Hey, if you want to keep going, I'm good.
No, I am exhausted.
You look tired.
Oh, you have no idea. Anyway, real quick, let's talk about it. Change the plan, never the goal. I'll say it a fucking 1,000 times over. Change the plan, never the goal. You know how many times with this fucking dumbass streaming shit, I've changed the plan, I've postponed the plan, I rewrote the plan, but I never changed the goal. When it comes to like streaming and gaming, like, I've done it. Like, I'm 4 or 5 years into streaming now, and I've taken hefty fucking resets. I've taken my first hefty break. I didn't barely stream for a little over a year. Still chasing the goal. Just had to change the plan a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. I'm working on it. I'm finding more love for streaming again. Motivation. The other night was really good for me. I was playing. I was also playing New World. I was leveling my ult character on Lilith, which is it's a fresh start East server, and I have my character name on there as Norstar Twitch. So I had people come in, and that was fucking cool, because I've never had people come in streaming while I was streaming New World that asked me like New World specific questions.
Nice.
The people that always came in when I was streaming New World was for like wars, and we were just talking about like shit all of us already know. It was good for people coming in, asking me questions and shit that I could answer that they didn't have the answer to. So that was good. It felt good. I've never had that experience on New World before. But overall, yeah, it was fun. Tried streaming last night, and I was just not mentally, like, I was so drained, because what's been happening lately is I've been sleeping for adequate time periods, but not getting the rest, because I wake up a bunch per usual. But what's fucking me is my brain. I've been having those fucking dumbass night terrors again. So it is sucking all of my energy dry while I'm supposed to be resting. And it's been fucking with me for like 4 days now. I also haven't, like, my stomach hasn't been feeling right. It's just a list of things. It's just a domino effect. So that's where I'm at. So yes, I'm tired. But it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Change the plan, never the goal. Anything in life. Chase what you need to chase. Take a break. Change the plan to get there, but don't change the goal. You made it for a reason.
Fair.
It's that simple, and that's the way I've always looked at it. One of the smartest women I've ever met in my life told me that many years ago, and it has lived rent-free on repeat in my head.
Rent-free, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, we haven't had any rent-free moments so far. Nothing that triggered.
Well, we knew we were going to do a shorter episode tonight, so it's
we also
nothing really triggered in my head either.
Yeah, but the last few days, shit's been triggering. We've been like in Discord with Di and them, like random songs will just trigger, and we'll just start singing them.
Oh yeah, you went rent free. We were talking about, actually funny. We were talking right before the stream about my shiny ass forehead. That's why I put my hat on.
My shiny teeth in me.
No.
See, rent free.
Yeah, the host of our party, she literally walked by me. She went, "Shine bright like a diamond." I was like, "You bitch."
Nah,
that song's been stuck in my head all night now.
Yeah, so you say that, and my instant response, rent free, because every time someone says it, rent free response is, "You were blind diamonds reflect, you dumb bitch." Every time, it doesn't matter who's. Well, it does matter. Like an older person, so I'm not going to be
obviously right.
If it's someone I know, that's what I say. But if it's someone I don't know, I'll just say, "Well, diamonds don't even shine; they reflect."
Yeah, but if it's an older person, they're not going to be singing it like Rihanna either.
You didn't have to say it like that.
A younger person is going to sing it like that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking people our age.
What you mean our age? I thought she was like 25 years younger.
I'm talking like elderly people. If they said it, I'm not. Elderly people listen to Rihanna, or at least have at least one time. I'm sure they've heard it on the radio. I'm not gonna talk disrespectfully to an elderly person like that.
Mm-hmm. Don't be hating on Riri.
I'm not. What?
I don't
She probably
know.
didn't even write the song.
No, Kanye probably did. Complete honesty.
I don't even know if that's true.
Look,
but anyway, you're grasping it. You're grasping at straws. Anyway,
grasp my ass.
Okay, and then what?
You want to play that game Theo Von was talking about?
Hey, Alpha. That's the only game that I'm okay with losing. You feel me?
Right? Like we're in season.
Yeah, it's about to be. You know.
Oh,
that's how you become best friends with people.
I feel like that man is my spirit animal. Him and Bobby Lee.
Oh, Bobby Lee is a character. Anyway,
yeah.
Moist Voicers, thank you for listening to us ramble about our old man moments. Hearing me yet again go on a tangent about my streaming. Thank you. Follow me on Twitch, by the way. And follow me everywhere. Norstar TV everywhere, just Norstar on Twitch. Moist Voice Pod on all socials. Haven't posted on there and fucking couldn't tell you how long.
Right.
But also, people are supposed to be reaching out to me to say, hey, you should clip this. But only one person has, and well, I forgot to clip it. I'm sorry, Brandon. I just remembered, and this was like quite a few episodes ago.
Did you get your kick in your link tree yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
We'll get on that. I'll get on your ass about that.
I am fucking dropping the ball.
Nah.
I don't think people realize how minimal fucking effort I put into this, and I am so sorry.
I feel like you need to stop saying that.
What? It's true, and I'm sorry. This is where I'm at. I have fun just sitting here and talking about fucking absolutely nothing.
You need to snort a line of that tub you got over there next to you. Just key bump it.
Shh.
And then we'll get the fucking work.
All right, well then do more work than you do, and we might get there.
I do lots of work.
All he does is gaslight me on the pre-show, and then come in and talk about how he didn't gaslight me on the pre-show.
All I'm saying is he's talking about streaming 5 years, 2 names, 1 co-host.
Anyway, Moist Forcers, thank you. We appreciate you. I hope that you like this episode. I feel like we didn't really accomplish much. We kind of just talked about our hobbies
I had a good time.
Longer than we should have, and I hope I hope you learned something. I hope it entertained you in some way. I hope in your eyes it didn't suck, because the only one that does the sucking is Jaesin when he sucks my ass.